I'm pretty much the only one stupid enough to be doing this as a passion. Hello guys. Nearly lost all my shopping. This is part 3 of Cheap Car Tours fan features. I've got another list of cars that I would like to feature and share, and also some stories. I'm currently in the car at the moment. It is absolutely lashing it down, but I am enjoying driving around in the car. I've had to go and drop off a broken coffee machine to a shop to get repaired, and I had to go and pick up some other stuff on the way home, and I'm now heading back. So what I'll do is I will quickly stop off on the side of the road to read you these stories that people have sent in, and then, because obviously I'm not sitting at my office right now, it's a bit tricky to just stop on the side of the road, or it's a bit tricky to just read as I'm driving. It's actually, not only is it tricky, it's illegal, so I won't do that. I need to set a good example. So there's a spot coming up just up here. I do hope the lighting is good because it's very dark and gloomy here today, but this new camera that I've got seems to have a low light function. Hopefully I'm not too disappointed when I go to look back at it on the computer and it looks like shit. So I'm kind of hitting and hoping with that. I have purchased myself a light, so that should also help for these videos that I do in the car when it's absolutely pissing down and it's dark and gloomy. So I'm coming up to the spot now where I can look through and read you there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars today. I've got a couple of other cars that are still in the form, the link that I've sent to everybody, but I haven't had a chance to look at all of them yet. So I think it's anyway a four cars per video, even 5 cars is a good amount, I think, because then I end up doing what I'm doing now and just rambling and talking absolute shit. So I think it's good that we sort of keep it to a low number, and then I can spread the videos out a little bit more, because the last thing I want to do is shoot myself in the foot and not have any other cars to actually talk about. So yes, I am now rambling because I haven't found that spot yet. So I will. Ooh, that's a nice sub. That's a very nice sub. Very nice. Take my word for it. You probably can't see it out of the back of here because the windows are so tinted, but it was a very nice sub. And there's a very nice Peugeot 206 Cabriolet that's been at that mechanic for a good couple of months now. I think the reason why it has been there for a good couple of months now is because he wants an absolute mortgage for it. So I can't imagine anyone would be buying it for the price that he's asking. I think he's asking around about 8,000 francs for a 206 Cabriolet from, I think it was like a 2004 model. So yeah, unless it's got gold-plated pistons and carbon fiber steering wheel and gear knob combination, I don't know if I would be paying that much for a car like that. Although it would be fun, but considering I was able to buy a Renault Megane Cabriolet from pretty much the same year for 750 euros, yeah, I don't think it'd be worth it. So it's also now looking like it's about to snow. Snow joke. It's actually looking like it's about to snow. I'm very rapidly coming up to the spot where I can park, quickly go through the descriptions that people have sent me, and then I will obviously do the rest when I get home. And I also did a video that I put out today about how I serviced the V70. I did a little bit of a little service on it yesterday, so you can go check that out if you like shenanigans. So here we are at the parking spot. I'm going to turn the windscreen wipers off because they're very loud. So this car is from a guy called Andres Rivaspaquet. So this is a very short description, but it's also a very, very nice car. It looks very similar to the one that I'm currently sitting in now, but I've only got a picture from the outside. I like those rims a lot more than I like the ones that are on mine, but beggars can't be choosers. So I was not considering buying a car, but I saw it for sale on Thursday. I don't know if it was last Thursday. Wrote the seller, and on Saturday, obviously it was last Thursday or another Thursday because today's Saturday and he wouldn't have been able to, he sent me this yesterday. So anyway, and on Saturday I was 350 miles away picking it up. No regrets at all. I wouldn't regret buying a car like that either. In fact, I pretty much did, and I don't regret it, and I don't think I ever will regret it. So that's a really, really nice car and a very nice buy. If you watch this, Andres, please let me know how much you paid for it. I would be very interested to know. So I'm going to strike that off because he's now done. No, I won't do that until I've put the pictures in. So this is the next one. I think this guy's in Switzerland actually, because he's mentioned that. Yeah, he is in Switzerland. Ah, yeah. Cool. So this is a Citroen C5 X7 Tourer from CX Silver Bullet. So he said, "Hi, I have this kind of not dangerous disease that I like the old Citroens and French cars. I have that disease as well. I've never actually owned a Citroen, but I have owned a couple of French cars, and I'm exactly the same as you, mate. I love them. I think they're great. After 5 years of learning how to work on cars on my CX, I attempted to bring this C5 X7 Tourer, aka the Witch, to the road. On top of the last big Citroen, on one of the last big Citroens with V6 petrol naturally aspirated engine, I bought it on Ricardo, which is a Swiss classifieds. It's basically like a Swiss eBay, which is really, really good. You can pick up some fantastic deals. Like this one, obviously. I bought it on Ricardo from 1 franc to 1,620 Swiss francs. So he bought it for 1,600. First owner, 143,000 kilometers on the clock. The main issue was that the engine leaked from camshaft covers and flooded the alternator. The seals are no longer produced, but I found a guy in Poland that's making them. It's now fixed, and I'm going through preventative maintenance procedure and hopefully past MFK in the next 2 months. Just before I finish, where are you? Where are you based? Because I got the Volvo tested in Delémont, and they were very, very good, very, very relaxed, really nice people, really nice. Yeah, all in all, the staff there were really nice, and they are renowned for not being lackadaisical, but also not having a vendetta against older cars, because the one in Laufen or Wahlen, for all you Swiss people and anyone who lives in Switzerland will probably know, Laufen, Basel is also renowned, or is infamous for being extremely stringent to old cars. So my advice would be to go and try getting it tested at Delemont. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyway, I'm doing all the repairs in a small garage without a lift for fun. Most likely will not earn much money on it considering current market conditions. Cheers. At cx.silverbullet, cx.silver.bullet. Well, that's the beauty of these old cars. You can do the work on them yourself. Like, there's nothing that you can't learn or get information about on YouTube or ChatGPT. I mean, yeah, I can't. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of fun with that, mate. And obviously, once you've finished and once you've gotten it tested and on the road and angemeldet, please send me a photo, or maybe even we can meet up and I can have a look at it. I'd love to have a look at it in person because it looks really, really nice. The interior looks very inviting, and I actually really like those Citroens as well. They've got a certain tanky feeling to them. Those, especially this model. So thank you very much, Silver Bullet, for sending that in. The next one is, I'm guessing it's a C180. This guy's from TikTok, and his handle is Mechanico Jesse from TikTok, and this is his Mercedes-Benz, I'm guessing C180 from 1995. This is a seriously, that's a nice looking wagon. I love these things. They're just like the perfect shape, perfect boxy shape. I mean, I think all Mercs are very beautiful cars, but and I must say the Mercedes have managed to keep the style whilst also keeping up with the sort of new modern style. But they've done the styling so much better than everyone else, I think, apart from Volvo. The new Volvos are fucking sexy. I really like them. But anyway, so this is what he wrote. So I got this 1995 Mercedes-Benz from a work friend's friend. I was at the time looking for my first car, and it had to be a Mercedes. Well, lucky for me, I got it pretty cheap, and it had just been to an MOT inspection and passed. Well, I fell in love with it really quickly. First, I was a little bit skeptical of an old car, but turns out this is actually super nice and reliable. It's been a joy driving this, and everything is just perfect, and the build quality is top tier, even though it's a C-Class. Yeah, so it is a C-Class. Super comfortable to drive, and the interior is amazing as well. Now I'm running 3 times 13k lumen LED lights since it's winter here in Finland, and super dark. Also, I've upgraded the sound system with a Pioneer Bluetooth radio and a 12-inch Ground Zero subwoofer in the trunk. Woo! So you definitely hear you coming then. The car is amazing and probably the best first car to own. It has the 1.8 litre M111 petrol engine and has done 417,000 Ks already. It's never left me stranded, always starts and runs just fine. Great car. It is a great car. And he's also sent in the specs as well. So the engine is a 1.8 litre M111 0.920 naturally aspirated petrol, rear wheel drive. Manual 5-speed, also great. 122 horsepower and 190 newton meters of torque. So that's a really nice car, and also I'd love to know how much you paid for it. Please let me know. No judgments at all. Absolutely no judgments from me. Value is made up by the person who's handing the money over. So if people pay too much, that's not for anyone to judge, because obviously if it's worth that much in your eyes, it's worth that much. The next one is a Volvo 745 GL from Y_not_mechanic. This looks like a serious beast. I love these. Are they steel wheels? Yeah, there's some nice black steel wheels. Huge headlights on the front, spotlights with nice fog lights. Very nice looking car. He's got a little bit of a decal sort of coloration on it too. So I'm going to read out his description. His name's Manuel. I don't know if his name's Manuel or if he's saying that it is Manuel. So anyway, Manuel. This 1987 Volvo 745 GL is my first car and is basically the lowest spec you can have. It has no AC or RPM gauge, but it's still the best car ever. I bought it in the beginning of 2025, and over time I added the comic paint, painted the rims black, wired in a train horn, and a subwoofer, and added the extra lights. The previous owner apparently used it to smuggle Red Bull across the border to Germany, as it was illegal for some time. Oh God, I'm loving these stories. It was restored by an engineer at some time, so it has a bit of a mix of pieces, but it's the best thing ever, and I love the overdrive gearbox. That's such a cool story. That's so funny. The previous owner apparently used it to smuggle Red Bull across the border to Germany. When was it illegal? I'm going to look that up. When was it illegal anyway to have Red Bull in Germany? I'd like to know that. Anyway, that's the discussion done for now. I'm going to put it all into a video, and then yeah, hopefully you guys have it this evening, if not tomorrow morning first thing. So it is Valentine's Day today, and I better get home. So as always, if you like the videos, please like, subscribe, comment, share it, get it out there as much as possible. Nearly at 500 subscribers on YouTube. So if we could get to 500 subscribers by the end of this weekend on YouTube, I would be so happy, because that will show me that everyone is loving this concept, loving the videos just as much as I'm loving reading out everyone's videos, just as much as I'm loving doing the videos and finding all the good deals and also going on road trips. So I would love it if you could subscribe. Also go and follow me on Instagram, also on Facebook, also on TikTok. Just look up Cheap Car Tours. I'm pretty much the only one stupid enough to be doing this as a passion. So whatever Cheap Car Tours you find, you will find me. So that's it. I'm going to make a video tomorrow. I'm going to be going and doing the filming for the first episode of Cheap Car Tours local series. So yeah, you'll be coming along with me when I do that too. So as a very good, or one of my very best friends, the Sicilian Italian stallion, he would say is arrivederci, and something else in Italian, I'm not sure. But thank you guys. Have a great weekend.